Hey guys, so I didn't get home earlier today to do anything outside, so Brooklyn and I had dinner, we watched a little bit of TV, now we are working on the Tombstone. So let me roll this intro, and I'll show you how we're going to do this thing. Alright guys, so check this out. So, remember the Tombstone I was working on that I used the bed liner spray on? Well, it's ready to be epitaphed, I guess I can say. And what I'm going to do is, well, first of all, I did a thing on Facebook where I told you guys about, I'm going to do Haunt for a Cure. I told you guys here as well. But a couple people did some logos for it. And both of them came out really nice. So one's going to go on a t-shirt, and one is going to go on this Tombstone, which is going to go out in the front yard right now, just as advertising, saying, hey, we're doing it, we're getting ready, the build is going. So let me show you guys what I'm going to do on how I'm going to epitaph this, because I'm going to try something new. She's going crazy over here. She's been playing with my lights and stuff. So anyways, so I'm going to do something that I've never seen anybody do before, and this is how I'm going to try it. So remember the solder iron? Well, I'm going to use the solder iron to basically carve in the image of what I'm projecting right now. So check this out. This is what I'm doing. Alright, so I have my iPhone here, right? And basically using my pictures out of the files that you know, I've saved, and I'm just running it into a projector. And check it out. This is what we're going to do. We're going to just go ahead and carve it right in. So it looks really cool. So I'm going to just paint it white once it is in there with a little bit of red and see how it does. But I was thinking about, you know, projecting all the time, but I can't. I need this to be out there every day. But it looks really cool. Doesn't that look really good, guys? So very cool. So I'm going to do Haunt for a Cure on here with the Columbia Manor down there. I'm probably not going to do Haunted House because it's so little. Probably can't read it, but I guess I can either back up the projector and make it bigger if I want, but it looks really good. So I'm going to take the solder iron and start engraving this epitaph right on there. So it's actually pretty cool. Check this out. So because it is my iPhone, I can actually just swipe pictures and change it to whatever the other one was. So there was the other logo. This is Hunt for a Cure. And let's see, there's Haunt for a Cure again. And then we kept going. Oh, there's Brooklyn with her lost tooth. Pretty funny. Let me go back this way because I forget where it's at. There's another one with Columbia Manor. Oh, there's a wallpaper. Let me find it and I'll show you guys the other one. Actually, look at that one. That one looks pretty sick with the Columbia Manor logo down there. So I think I'm going to engrave this one onto the Tombstone with the Columbia Manor down there because that's pretty damn badass. I like it. Let me show you that other one that is going to go onto the shirt via the vote that I got on YouTube. I mean, not on YouTube, on Facebook. Okay, so it's hard to kind of see on the Tombstone, but there it is, Haunt for a Cure with the Columbia Manor skull and the ribbon coming out of it. So this is actually going to be on a shirt. They're being made right now. I'm going to sell those. David did this one. This is pretty cool. So
one to me too?
Yeah, I'll get one for you too, B. Cool. So yeah, so via the Facebook vote and the Instagram vote, this is what people wanted on the shirt. So, you know, there were two really, really good ones, and I wanted to use them both. So this one will go on the shirt, and then the other one is going to go onto this Tombstone and be out there advertising for September and October. Long time. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start carving this in, and I will show you guys what it looks like. Oh, sorry, excuse the... Excuse me. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start with this O. Brooklyn, you got to get out of the way of the projector. You guys can't see, huh? It just melts right in there.
That's
pretty cool. It actually is white already, so it's pretty cool.
That smells burning.
Alright guys, so check it out. So I'm still projecting, but check it out when I walk in front and I block the image. Bam! So using the solder iron, I was able to engrave Columbia Manor right over the etching. I got to do the R, obviously, because I messed up on the R. I got to do a little bit more. But that was really the first look. You see when I step out of the way, pretty freaking sweet. So I'll paint the red in there, and then I will just make it look all nice. I'll do some white in there as well to touch it all up. Looks pretty. Obviously it moved a little bit. Brooklyn I have touching because I have to keep the iPhone on, so I have her just touching it to make sure it stays on, and I think she bumped the projector just a little bit. So no big deal. We can just that'll be fine because that's pretty much done. I gotta do this part now, so this is gonna be a little bit tougher. So I'm gonna give this a run, show you how it looks. Alright guys, so check it out. I think it came out pretty cool. It's definitely rough like a epitaph engraving should be, but it's very obvious. I mean, haunt for a cure. My ribbon is a little shaky. It's because the styrofoam, the bed liner spray, is a little bit harder to melt through because it is hard. It's a hard rubber as opposed to just a styrofoam. It's a little shaky, but it looks good. So I will paint it. Columbia Manor looks a lot better now with the R fixed. So yeah, it came out pretty damn good. So I'm pleased with it. Yet another ghetto way to make something happen. So haunt for a cure. I gotta paint it still. Then I will put it outside. I'm thinking about actually painting it with fluorescent colors, and then maybe doing like a black light on it, or one of my blue party bulbs on it at night, so that way it kind of glows and people want to look over. So what do you guys think? Pretty cool. So the projector's still on, so I gotta turn it off, but I think it came out pretty damn good for just a projecting off of my iPhone and then carving it with a solder iron. So not bad, guys. Pretty cool.